Let's take a closer look now at the political shift happening on the ground in Afghanistan as the Taliban consolidate power. One of their leaders and co-founders, Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar, has returned to Afghanistan for the first time in more than 10 years. For more, I'm joined by our foreign affairs editor, Philip Turle. Now, Philip, he's gone from military commander to top diplomat. Tell us more about Mullah Baradar.
Interesting character, Claire. Born in 1968, so he's 53 years old. He's always been a militant, always been a fighter, an insurgent his whole life. You can trace him back to the invasion, the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan back in 1979, where he joined forces with the man who was going to become the head of the Taliban, Mullah Omar, and they worked together to try to thwart the Soviets while they were in Afghanistan. Even during those attacks, Mullah Omar lost an eye. And there are also reports that there may even be brothers-in-law at the time because Baradar married Mullah Omar's sister. So all of that came to a head when the Taliban took power in Afghanistan in 1996, when Baradar became the Deputy Defense Minister of Afghanistan and stayed in office until he was toppled with the rest of the Taliban in 2001 by the United States. He then said that he was going to do everything possible to make life hell for the Americans with attacks that took place around the country. So what we're dealing with here is a character who, on the international front, has gained some recognition despite all the attacks that took place in Afghanistan, due to the fact that over the years he has emerged as one of the key Taliban figures. Now, he was jailed, as you were saying, in 2010 by Pakistan after they caught him. He's been in the country since then. He was paraded at the time with shackles on and chains, but was released in 2018, where he became part of the key negotiating team with the United States. That was after Qatar called for him to be released to join that team. So he was there when that deal with the United States was signed back last year. And he is seen as somebody who is also moderate, because there's one aspect that he is little known for, and that is handing out what is called a good conduct book, where he was calling on Taliban forces to remain slightly less aggressive in their move forward in the country, saying that if the Taliban were going to regain control, this is before this weekend, then they would have to treat the population in a much more moderate manner. So we're dealing with someone here who is a military fighter, who is a former defense minister, but who has received some kind of international recognition, as well as a possible key Taliban figure in the future.